Glute bridge. So I have 3 variations in this video, so just make sure you pay attention to programming and you're doing the right variation. So variation 1, I'm going to demonstrate just a regular glute bridge. Variation 2, a single leg bridge. And variation 3, hip hug glute bridge. So first one, glute bridge, just want you bringing your heels in so they're directly below the knees. They're not too far out, they're not too close in. So they're directly below the knee here. From here, you can either keep your hands above your chest or on the floor, whatever feels comfortable. Roll your shoulders back and then drive through the heels. You drive through the heel, lift your hips up, squeeze the glutes, think about tucking them underneath of you. Hold that for a moment, control that lower. All right, so really want you to think about getting that good hip extension pattern. So you're extending up through the hip, you're squeezing the glute. You may feel that in your hamstring a little bit, but I want you to focus on that area and not the front part of your thigh. Now, if you don't feel that in the back of your leg, just drop down to your heels and take that same idea. Cool. So at that top position, you want to make sure you're not flaring out your rib cage. So think about crushing a soda can between your rib cage and your pelvis. So you're all in one straight line. Now, if you have a dumbbell, feel free. You can grab that onto your hips. If you have a band, grab onto it and hold onto the band above your hips. So that's variation 1. Variation 2, we have a single leg glute bridge. So set up into that bridge position, just straighten out one leg this time, hands on the floor or hands above your chest, whichever feels right for you. From here, I'm gonna have you drive through the heel, extend up through the glute, squeezing, and you're holding that same nice glute bridge position and control that lower. Now, if you need to, you can always drop down to your heel to add a little extra to that movement. Take all the reps on one side and then switch. Our final glute bridge position will be a hip hold. So grab onto your knee, hug it tight, and lift up as high as you can without bending your spine backwards. So this one's gonna be a little bit harder to get that full range of motion because since you're holding that knee tight to your body, it's gonna be hard for your back to compensate and take some of that extension pattern that we need from your glutes. So hold that tight, work that range of motion, and over time, you'll start to feel that in the glute, you'll feel that open up in the hip, but you'll get into that top position without rounding your back.